Hey Chuck, you have a webcam?
No, I do not.
All right. So, first and foremost, before we get started here with my usual bit, how would you like to be introduced? Just as Hayako Shiki?
Yes, that'll be fine.
Okay. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to after a very long hiatus. Fail PG. It is I, not the Mighty Mage, and certainly not Boto Linguini, but your ever-loving neighborhood Surge, shovel enthusiast of the stars. And
Boo.
you dare boo shovels?
Boo.
I'll be visiting you with a shovel.
Yes.
Which brings us to our next bit. So, today is something a little different. We're going to be doing this for the next couple of sessions where we will be doing one-shots, mostly just to promote some different ideas, get some new ideas coming in for what we would like to do for our next main sessions. That being said, today's theme is a little bit different. We're going to be running a wrestling-themed one-shot today. Our lovely players are going to be the Mighty Mage, who is playing as,
Bone Daddy.
and our dear friend Goat, who will be playing as.
Rex. What?
Say the whole name. You gotta say the whole thing, just like in your bio.
Rex Kage, alright? My name is Rex Kage.
No, say the whole thing.
Rex Kage, damn it.
And then he says it with like no emotion.
Alright, Rex Kage, damn it.
There we go. Keep
That's
that
not
energy
the
up for when
character.
promo segments come up, sir.
Fourth time's the charm.
How you supposed
I,
to get over with an attitude like that?
you know,
I'm gonna step on your gluten-free granola bar.
this guy. He's the one eating gluten free, so he would know. So, Hayaku Shiki, while not participating in this session, is going to be observing and also doing small bits here and there as crowd and possibly even like referee. Possibly. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just the disembodied ghost in the machine, signaling the beginning of the AI apocalypse.
And once again, he reminds me that I need to go and check behind the black wall. That being said, Sir Mighty Mage, Sir Goat,
Mhm.
I would need for each of you to roll me a six side and tell me what you get.
A 3. 3 shall be the number of the counting, and the number of the counting shall be 3.
I got a 4.
Okay. So, with that, Goat, you get to go first. And I want you to roll one more time for me before we start this.
Well, a 4 side?
Six side, sir.
Oh yes. So I got a 2.
Okay. So what that means is we get to do what's known in wrestling as a cold start.
Okay.
So a cold start is there is no pyro to open the show. There is nothing. All it is, the show opens up, the wrestlers are already in the ring. That's a cold start.
That's why I take the mic and fart in it, right? And just start laughing.
No, you are already standing in the ring with your opponent.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're rolling for intro. I got you. Yeah.
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 I wanted to see how we were going to kick this thing off, and I
Um,
made you decide.
All right.
So, Rex Kage, you are standing in the ring with a 5'8", 185-pound maxed wrestler, only known to many by the name El Fuego Loco.
Oh, you said short. Then I heard a Frago. I'm like, uh oh. Him being short doesn't mean anything. He can still whip my face. Those lucha wrestlers. That's tall Mexican. 5'8".
And El Fuego Loco, you've seen him around a bit. He's young, but you've seen some of his work. And you know that El Fuego Loco is literally, as the last part of his name implies, Loco. He ain't your regular luchador. He likes to dive off of stuff through stuff. He always seems to want to set a ring on fire whenever he gets the chance, whether he's wrestling in the ring or not. Probably not the best draw to start the night for you.
Yeah, well,
I'm just-
possibly wanted in several states for arson.
Not possibly. Definitely wanted in several states plus Canada.
For Mexican, making the enchiladas too spicy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But,
So
yeah, let's go with that.
Luckily for us, today's episode of Brain Damage Wrestling takes place in Pennsylvania, where they literally don't care. So, that being said, I want you to roll 2 6-sides or a 12-side, depending on what you have on hand.
Okay. Okay. I'll just roll on 12 side. Oh no. That's a 20 side. Okay. I got 11.
Okay. So, before the referee could signal for the bell to ring, El Fuego immediately charges at you. You catch it at the last second and you just happen to sidestep him. He bounces off the ropes.
I clothesline him.
Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me exactly what you say right before you clothesline him.
You're gonna cross the border, but not me. That's what I said.
I immediately regret asking. And so you hit the clothesline. The referee steps in between the two of you. He backs you off into a corner, and he goes to check on El Fuego Loco to make sure he's okay. El Fuego Loco just tells him to ring the bell. Referee signals for the bell to ring. The match is officially started. I need you to roll to see who gains control at the start of the match.
What, a 12 side? You want?
Either a 12-side or 2 6s, whatever you have on hand.
Yeah.
And just for those at home, we are rolling on technically a 2d6 system, but I am allowing 12 sides because not everybody always has 2d6s just lying around. So,
I
and
got.
it's essentially the same thing.
I got another 11.
Okay, so you have control. You guys are elbow and collar tied up right now. You get to choose the first move.
I do a snap suplex.
Ooh. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Oh, so another 12 side. Okay. Oh, I'm rolling nice today. I got a 12.
Okay. Real quick, what's your grapple and what's your strength?
My strength is 7. My grapple's 9.
Oh, you got really good skills. So you're not only is your lockup tight, but when you transition into the suplex, it's smooth as butter. And when you pop your hips, you pop them with the fervor of like a young 18-year-old kid trying to do pocket and lock and breakdance moves. And you hit this snap suplex so hard that El Fuerte Loco bounces off the mat when he lands. And he is still grounded.
Like, oh.
And he is still grounded. You are still firmly in control of this match.
I do a little like exaggerated wipe my forehead for sweat, and I'm like, I turn to the crowd and do that little obnoxious.
Okay, so remind me, you're a heel, right?
Yeah.
And you're using Cheeky, if I remember correctly.
Hold on. No, have a heal, and oh shit, what type of heal am I? Oh shit, I don't think I. Oh
Down where it
yeah.
says alignment skill.
Oh yeah. Okay. Better. I'm better than you. There you go. Better. Than
Oh,
you.
okay. Two different things then. But
Mhm.
because you are playing towards the crowd, you did get the crowd to pop. Give yourself two crowd points for that.
Okay.
And also, you know what? I'll make it 3 because you also did something that's towards your alignment skill,
Yeah.
which is showing that you are good at what you do in the ring.
Yeah.
Because you caught him off, you caught him by surprise, trying to catch you by surprise. That snap plux was absolutely perfect. Yeah, you can get that.
All right. Great. Nice. All right. I'm extra cocky, and I get on the top rope.
What are you doing from top rope?
I'm gonna do a flying elbow.
Okay. What's your agility?
My agility is 9.
Okay, yeah, you should be able to do this with no detriment to yourself. Go ahead and roll that for me.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm rolling nice. 12. I got 12.
Oh, he got a natty 12. Describe to me the way this elbow looks. Give me the full description of his elbow, because that's with a natty 12, you can embellish a little bit.
Yeah. I do this real quick, and I do this and kiss my elbow like a freaking douche, and then I do this face, and I do it, and I do like a jump, and I make sure my my legs go up a little bit, and I just land on his chest.
So, like a true douche, Rex Kage dives in the air and drops his elbow straight into the chest with gusto of El Fuerte Loco. And do you pin him here, or do you just get back up?
I get back up.
Okay. So
Like,
El
crowd
Fuerte
just goes,
Loco's
"Whoa!"
body right now is not looking good. And you got the crowd to react once again. So consider yourself another 3 crowd points. And
Okay, I got 6 now.
what's his alignment again?
Oh
Oh, he can't do anything with that right now. So
damn.
so El Fuerte Loco is holding his chest, and he's clenched up, and he kind of looks like he's having a hard time breathing. He starts rolling around on the ground, and he rolls under the ropes to the outside.
And the ref starts the outside count, like 1,
Uh
2,
are you coward? Yeah, go back to
3.
I don't even say Mexico. I go back to Mexico where you belong.
And he
Woo! And some of the crowd starts to boo at that. It's like, "Boo."
he climbs up on the ring apron, and he decides that he's going to do a springboard drop kick. Now, roll to see if you can get out of the way of this.
Okay. Oh man. Oh. God damn it. 1 second, guys. Hold on. I apologize for this. Hold on.
See, this is why I still use my box.
Give me a sec. Fell off.
This is exactly why we have the
this
dice
counts
boxes.
a botch.
Oh, highly.
Wait,
Automatic critical fail.
Yes.
It's like, did it fall in my trash can? It's like, no.
Trash dice.
I don't have a nasty trash. I don't throw food in my trash. Just papers. That's nasty. It'll make your room stink.
Man, and you would have thought, with all the botching going on my end, technically, before we started, that I would be the only one to botch today. But no. Like a true trooper, sticking to the script of wrestling, Goat made sure to botch too. I love it. I commend him.
Better call Matthew.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought-
Although now the question is, why didn't he just grab another dice? He has like a bunch of sets sitting on his desk.
God damn it,
It
I'm gonna
angers
finish.
dice gods to switch dice sets.
I know, right?
into-
Even though I have like literally like 8 pairs, I don't care. I want to use the one I'm using.
Yeah, I think that point they cut the commercial break.
All right, I'm rolling good. Yeah. All right, I'm rolling good. I got a 10.
Maybe they do the picture-in-picture thing.
So you said you roll 10?
Yeah, dude, look, this is bad. This is bad for me because if I roll too good, too consistently, that means later on I'm gonna roll like freaking awful. Yeah, like one.
So on a 10,
Yeah.
you try to sidestep out of the way. He still kind of grazes you with the kick, and it backs you into the ropes. He rolled an 11.
Oh, nice. Oh, I was like, you got some fight on you. That's what I said.
And when he lands on his back, he kips up and he screams out, "Let's go, motherfucker!"
And he gets a pop from the crowd.
I was like, somebody pay some bandmove oil. He's like, this guy is motivated.
And let's see. Goat, he is going to try to run and clothesline you over top of the ropes.
Okay. Just
But
roll.
according to this roll, he failed that.
Oh, wow.
And you were able to get yourself up in time to duck under the clothesline.
Oh,
You guys are now basically back at evens. Roll to see if you can regain control of this match.
okay. No, that was a 1. Okay, I'm gonna start rolling bad
Oh, that's bad.
now.
Oh, let's see. Our
I'm gonna start rolling
first
bad now.
official botch in this match.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
you try to turn around quickly and you trip over your own foot mid-turn
Oh,
and just fall
mugging.
face first to the mat. He sees that and he hits you with a jumping senton, which is essentially him jumping up into the air and dropping down on you with all of his weight via his back.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, oh, I grabbed my back in agony.
Take 3 damage to your body.
Oh, hold on. Where's my body? My buddy. Okay, so it's default 10, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
so I got
announcers
7.
are probably saying like, we had no idea what happened to him. It's like all of a sudden he was the goat, then he just turned into a complete klutz. This is just embarrassing.
And he gets up off the ground after hitting that move and he turns to the crowd and he goes, "It's time to burn this place asunder!"
No, the crowd just pops again for him.
And he is now at
Momentum's-
6 crowd points. And he runs and slides out of the ring and he begins looking under the ring for something. Roll to see if you can get yourself back up.
Okay. I'm rolling like man now. I got a 5.
You are trying to get up, but you are laboring in your breathing after that last attack. So you're on your hands and knees crawling.
Oh,
Oof. As you are on your hands and knees, you happen to notice he comes from under the ring with a keg of gasoline.
Oh wow, that's
And
different.
the crowd is like, ooh, they know what's about to happen next.
Roll to see if you can get to your feet.
Come on, come on. You got it. You got it. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I rolled a 1 again.
Oh, Greg is in trouble now.
Oh, that's even worse because he rolled another 10. He found the
Whoa.
lighter.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I didn't know the rest of the guys
So
don't like me.
not only do you not get to your feet, but you see the gasoline and it literally strikes you with fear and you grow still. He is now going to pour the gasoline around the ring. You have the next 4 turns to try to get on your feet before he completely covers the ring in gasoline.
Okay, you made me roll.
Yep.
I got another. Wow, I got another one. They don't like. Whoa, what's
He's
going on?
already covered one side of the ring.
He's got that. Yeah, he's
Okay, I
got
rolled
that
good.
fade
Wait,
feet.
wait. I rolled good. I got a 10 that time. I got a 10.
So
Oh.
you're able to kind of shake it off.
Yeah.
So you're back in motion again.
Okay, I have 2 more rolls. So I got 2 more rolls. Oh my god. Okay, it's in my favor. I got a 12. I got a 12. I got a 12.
You kind of grab the ropes and start pulling yourself up.
Okay. Okay,
He's
that
now
was
covered half the ring.
okay. That was a bad roll. I got a 2. I got a 2. The last roll. Was
Crowd is starting to chant.
The
"Spark it
smell
up,
of the
spark
gasoline
it
is
up,
slowing you
spark
up.
it up."
oh man.
You got one more turn left.
Okay. One more roll. One more roll.
One more roll.
Damn, I got a 3. God, I'm rolling back.
He makes it to the side of the ring you're on, and you literally see him pouring the gasoline on the apron of the ring right in front of you, and he's smiling as he does it. He looks like a little kid at Christmas, even though it's really hard to tell to make out his expression because he's wearing a mask, but you can kind of see through the smile itself and the glint in his eyes.
And this is about to turn into an FMW Inferno match from back in the day.
Basically. And he finishes dumping the rest of the gasoline. He throws the keg and he puts his hands up in the air and says, "It's time to go ba-boom!"
And the crowd is just cheering. They're on their feet. They're stomping.
And he pulls the lighter out of his pocket and he holds it in the air and shows it around for everybody to see.
The crowd is just chanting, "Spark it up! Spark it up!"
So
Spark
you
it
have
up."
until he is able to spark the lighter to get on your feet.
How many
Because
rolls?
you are literally at the ropes where the fire is going to start at.
How many rolls?
It's basically rolling until he hits something higher than a 10.
Okay.
Well, he has to hit 10 or higher, but
Okay. I got a 10.
okay, so you're finally able to get to your feet.
Okay, I rolled again. I got an 8 after that.
So he is having trouble sparking the lighter. So you are now on your feet. So you kind of got time to take control.
Okay. You want me to roll again?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do what's that move when you dive off the ropes like you dive like through it and like tackle the
Oh, a tope suicida?
Yeah, top two faces. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Okay. Remind me, what's your agility again?
9.
Okay. Yeah, you should be fine. So go ahead and roll.
Come on, please don't mess it up. Because if I miss that move, I'm gonna mess myself up. Okay. Oh my God! What happened? What?
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh Lord.
Oh, this is even worse.
I don't like me. They give me false hope and then I roll bad.
You go to do your tope
Yeah.
and you go to dive through the ropes and
Yeah.
you do like this cool Superman pose as you do it,
Yeah.
and then your feet gets caught on the ropes, and instead of actually flying out, you swing downward. Your face and body hits the metal
Oh no.
guards of the ring that hold
Okay.
the ring together, and you take 3 body damage
Ouch.
and 3 head
Oh
damage.
Lord.
Uh,
Roll to see if you can at least keep yourself hanging there, or if you fall to the floor.
1 second. And you said 3 body damage. Okay.
Yep.
Damn. I only have 4 body damage though. And
He
then
put that
and then
tope
roll
to
one
a
more time.
feeder
Okay.
and looks like he may have just committed suicide.
What the heck? I rolled another 1. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can't even hold yourself up. You've dropped to the floor
I'm
head
using different
first.
dice.
Oh, he concussed
Take another 3
himself.
body head damage.
Why I'm using different dice? This is nonsense.
You just hit that concrete.
Oh man, that's
He didn't even hit like the little thin padding on the outside.
well.
He just went straight to the concrete.
I never had so many critical failures in any RP game like this.
That is remarkable. You should burn that die.
I think you're using the paladin die, right?
No, I was using like the royal blue and bronze one that time. Those games ones.
Oh, it feels disrespected because it's not the paladin die. No
You
wonder
know?
why it's being petty. So take it. You took another 3 head damage, right?
Yeah, I took the.
Okay.
So I have 4
So
body, 4 head. That's what I have now.
and kind of lucky for you, you're outside the ring now.
Yeah. Whew.
He was able to light the lighter, and he sets the ring on fire, and you just see the whole apron and the complete square just turn into flames.
The crowd is going, ooh.
And he turns and looks at you, and he goes, "Oh, this won't do. Somebody's got to burn the ashes." And he goes to pick you up to toss you back in the ring through the fire. Luckily for you, he is not as strong as you,
Oh.
and he only weighs $185.
Yeah.
So he struggles to just lift your head off the ground.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you a moment of opportunity to roll to see if you can
Okay.
maybe take control of this situation.
Okay, I'm rolling paladin die. All right, that's good.
He's actually switched die, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is
Now,
great.
the dice gods usually don't like
Oh,
that. So, will they reward him or punish him?
I got 11 that time. Oh,
They
man.
rewarded him.
Reward.
So tell me what you're doing to take
Well, the
control.
guys just took mercy upon him.
I do an elbow like this.
Into his gut.
Well, into his head.
Well, he's picking you up, so
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
Based on
yeah,
where
you're
I'm at.
grounded
Yeah.
still.
Okay, the body, yeah, body.
So you land that blow, and what's your strength? And what's your striking?
My strength is 7. My striking's 4.
Okay. So the strike itself doesn't do a whole lot, but you were able to put enough force behind it that it pushed him away from you. He
Okay.
takes another 2 damage to the body, though. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Whoops. I did it, Greg. Don't judge me. Shut up, Mikey. I can hear your thoughts. You have some degree of separation now, but you're still grounded. You might want to try to roll to see if you can get to your feet quickly.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I only got a 6 that time.
Oh, that's just enough.
Okay.
So you were able to, you're a little staggered still. You're a little messed up. Your head's a little fuzzy after colliding with steel guard and then dropping to the concrete and somehow missing the pads outside. But you're to your feet, dazed, but you're to your feet. And I want you to roll to see if you can get out of the way of this charging luchador.
Okay. Oh man. I got a 7. Did I get out the way?
So you turn and you kind of see him coming, and you push him up into the air, and then he lands on your shoulders and he hits you with what's known as a hurricanrana. Once again,
Oh,
smashing your head into the concrete.
Oof.
bah, go!
Take another 2 damage to the head.
Oh, dude, I'm almost done. I got 2 damage.
Now, if you hit 0, I'll explain what happens.
Okay.
And he's going to try to pick you up again to put you in the ring finally. And this time he's a little more successful with getting you up. And he begins trying to throw you through the fire into the ring. I'm going to give you the opportune chance to try to stop this from happening.
All right. You just want me to roll 12? Okay. Let's see. I got a 5.
Just short, I'm afraid.
Oh man.
You go get flown right into the ring. You go right through the fire. Greg, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to ham it up a little
Someone
bit.
get security out here.
I'll give you the opportunity to ham it up a little bit, Greg. Explain to me how Rex Kage deals with the fact he just went through fire and his body, some of his wardrobe is actually caught fire.
Oh man. I just got this done. Just got
It's like the
make
crowd
custom
is like they're losing their mind seeing this right now.
Man, I love Mexican food too. Damn. Man.
Telling them a certain chant. This is awesome. This
Okay.
is awesome.
If we're getting this is awesome chance, that's a much bigger boost than I was originally going to give him. So he is now going to get a 6-point boost in points. So that puts him at 12 crowd points. However, because it is a this is awesome chant, you share in that, you will also receive 6 crowd points.
Oh, so I got 12 now?
So to kind of explain to those who don't watch wrestling, if a wrestling match ever gets this is awesome chants, they're enjoying from both sides of the fight. And that is a very, very good thing. That's kind of what you want. But in doing so in this game, if you get a this is awesome chant going, both people receive the crowd rewards. So that being said, you're now in the ring. Party outfit's on fire. Afarte Loco comes up the ring steps and then climbs up to the top rope, avoiding coming in through the fire. And he's looking down at you, and very loudly, he says the phrase, "The final spark!" And he's getting ready to hit his move known as the Fuego Bomb, which...
Really? I love the Fuego Burger at R&R, the favorite Mexican spot. Oh, man.
Okay, wait a minute. Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
Okay. On your charisma, roll for me. On your charisma.
On your charisma?
Because you're a comedian, right?
Yeah.
You can get a +2 roll, +2 to your roll if it's on the charisma roll.
Okay.
And I need you to roll on your charisma for this.
I got a 7, so that's +2. I got a 9, right? So that's a 9.
Okay. You say that, and he immediately slips off the top rope in bewilderment from you
Yeah.
saying that.
It's like, eh, wait a minute, wait a minute. He just fell off the top.
Oh man,
The
you put.
crowd's actually
Oh,
laughing at like both the botch and that line at the
oh
same
man,
time.
with the avocados and the peppers and the freaking like the spicy salsa. Oh, the Fuego is delicious, man.
Where
Ooh, Burger
is?
King, man.
I just had that pouch somewhere around here. What did I do with it? I must have moved it when I was cleaning up. Anybody got a coin near them?
Actually, do 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. What do you want me to flip?
I just need you to flip for heads and just tell me if it's heads or tails. Is it this one? I think it's this one.
It's tails.
Okay. Fuego takes 3 damage to his left leg.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Chuck gets that joke.
ooh. My left knee.
Exactly.
You know, I used to be a wrestler like you, and then I took a hard landing to the knee.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, you want to talk about
That's also
hard
acceptable.
landings to the knee? You need to watch Speedball Mike Bailey at Dynasty from this past Sunday. Yeah, you want to talk about hard landings to the knee? That guy. Jeez, Lapete. And he keeps doing that move. It looks so cool, but he keeps doing that move.
Hey, how did you jump the border with those moves? That's what I said.
I had 11 reconstructive surgeries on my left knee.
I'm sorry, Ray Ray. We love you. I swear.
Remember, don't try this at home.
Don't try this at home, kids. Exactly. So he goes to try to stand up after that botch, but he grabs his left ankle a bit. Looks like he might have rolled it coming down off the rope. You have a chance to take control of the match here.
Okay, let me roll for it. Oh man, I got a 5.
I'm gonna give it to you this time because
Okay,
he
great.
rolled a 3.
Oh, nice. All right.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna abuse that leg. I'm gonna do like, I'm doing an elbow drop on that leg.
Go ahead.
All right. Let me roll for that.
Hmm.
I got a 10. That was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And you said your striking is 4.
Yes.
So you come over and you just start dropping an elbow right into his leg, and he visibly just kind of has his eyes pop out of his mask when he sees you coming down, and he tries to lean back, but it makes it worse because you drop right directly across his shin instead, and he audibly just screams in pain, almost radiates through the arena.
And as a bad guy as I
Crowd
am, I
feels
start
that
doing.
sympathy.
As a bad guy as I am, I'm start like making like, a stereotypical like Hispanic dance.
Mhm.
Like,
And that leg is down to 4 points.
And the
Wow.
crowd goes, boo.
He's like, you wish you were me. That's what I was saying to the crowd.
And because the crowd is actually reacting to you right now, you do get another 3 points of crowd points. And don't forget, you gathering those crowd points do come in handy, especially for what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rex Kaga's trying to take out El Fuego's vertical base.
I I'm gonna try to stand him up. Do I roll for that?
Yeah, absolutely. You're still firmly in control at this point.
Oh, I got 11. Let's go, boys.
You pick him up, and he's kind of like trying to balance himself on one leg, and he's gripping his left leg, trying to tend to it while you pick him up. What are you doing?
And I start shouting at the crowd. Are you ready for an explosion? The Rex explosion?
So he
So you're
gets
going
like
for
a
the
mix
fifth.
of booze and cheers on
Mm.
that one.
And I bounce off the ropes. Bounce off the ropes again. I'm gonna roll for the success hit, right?
So this is going to be a pure roll,
Okay.
straight.
So just one roll, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So either you land this or you don't.
Come on. I got a 4.
So you go to bounce off the ropes, forgetting that the fire's there, and
Oh Lord.
you catch an ember on the back of your neck, and it makes you grab your neck, turn around, and stop.
Ooh.
And the crowd sees like, ooh,
Ooh, it's
ooh.
like, I'm like, ooh, that's spicy. That's what I said. Jeez.
So as you're saying that, you feel movement in the ring, and as you turn around, you see El Forte running as best he can on his one hobbled leg, and he jumps and hits you with a flying clothesline.
Oh, dang.
Mm.
Now, because of how close to the ropes you are, I need you to roll to see if you go out the ring over the fire.
All right. I got a 7.
So he goes through the ropes, through the fire,
Yeah.
and lands outside, and is spectacular somehow not on fire. You bounce off the ropes, and then you kind of go face first down on the mat.
Ooh.
Um,
And the
take
crowd cheers for
3
that one.
body damage.
Oh my God. I only have 1 body damage left.
And
Get the
Fuego
fuego capitalized. His opponent's down in the center of the ring.
and Fuego still having a hard time with his leg. He starts pounding on it, punching on it to try to get some feeling back into it so he can move a little better. And he starts trying to make his way
It's
back
got
into the
that bad
ring.
wheel.
You have the opportune
Can
moment
you
to try
overcome
to
the
get yourself
pain?
back up off the ground. Please roll.
Can he struggle to get back into the
Um,
ring?
I got an 8.
You kind of just push yourself up and get to a vertical base. And as you're standing up, he's on the top rope. I need you to roll to see
Going
if you
on
can
top.
dodge whatever
What's he
this
planning
is.
on doing? This could be suicidal. High risk, high reward.
I got an 8 again.
Okay. He dives off to give you a flying crossbody. You turning around just in time, see this coming, and you literally sidestep out of the way. He goes crashing into the mat, full body and all, bounces up, and he comes up clutching his ribs.
Ooh.
God almighty.
So,
He just
El
paid the
Fuego
price.
Loco is now at 0 body damage. Now I can actually do this explanation. When you hit a body part at 0, this makes you more susceptible to bad things happening in the match. So if somebody were to say put you in a submission or hit you with a specific move to that body part, it would most likely have different causes to make it so that you can no longer defend yourself. Case in point, if you hit somebody with, say, a move called the lung blower, look that one up, Mikey. You'll like that move. You could just black out.
It sounds like a move the Lady of the Night will do.
Lung blower,
Yeah.
not the same thing. Trust me.
Okay.
Not this time, anyway.
Noel's wife.
Oh no.
Well,
Remember Noel's wife.
never forget. She may be in the crowd right now. I'll never tell.
Our reincarnation, our great 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 grandmother.
So you are very much in control. he's got about 3 or so turns to roll through to try to see if he can remotely fight the pain and get to his feet. So within that time, you have a chance to put him away.
Oh man. I get in the top ropes, right?
Hmm.
And I do like a front flip body slam. Um,
Oh, okay. I get what you meant to say. So what you're doing is a 450 splash.
yeah,
Gotcha.
there you go, 450 split. Yeah, I don't know the technical names.
No,
Yeah,
no, don't worry, I got you covered. I know enough wrestling that I can
yeah,
decipher. So go ahead and roll for me.
yeah. I might face plant if I roll bad. Let's see. I got an 8.
Okay. So with that 8, you do this 450 splash to his back as he's trying to get up to his knees, and you flatten him right back out.
And the crowd goes, "Oh!"
Now, luckily, he just rolled a 12. He did not black out, but he could not get up in time because he needed at least 3 turns to be able to get up in time
All
in this
right,
particular situation.
all right.
So he just got splatted.
I'm gonna get him back up.
You know what? I'm not even gonna force you to roll this time because his body's just basically done in, and he can't really fight back that much. So you can just stand him up.
Okay, then I stand him up and I get him power bomb
Rex,
position.
yeah, Rex is standing him up.
Okay,
What's he
go
about
ahead
to
and roll
do?
that for me.
Okay, oh man, come on, buddy, let's go, let's go, let's go. I roll a 5 on that one.
You know what? Considering considering his state, I'm gonna give it to you.
All right, oh great, all right, and I start like riling the crowd. It's like I go, yeah, I go Rex bomb, Rex bomb, Rex bomb, and then I start
So
going,
still in the crowd start chanting along.
yeah.
Rex Ball, Rex Ball, Rex Ball.
And because the crowd is reacting to the with a Rex Bomb chant, I'm going to give you 4 crowd points because you're a heel and they should not be chanting along with you, but they are.
All right, and I perform the Rex bomb.
So you lift him up in a crucifix position, which is very apropos considering what's about to happen next. And you go, Rex Bomb! And the crowd hits a crescendo, and you toss him up and over. He comes crashing down on his back, and he completely blacks out.
Oh, oh,
Oh!
and I'm like,
So at this point, this is where Fire Pro. That's when the ref comes over to check on him. You would see the word critical pop up on the screen.
Yeah, usually. Um, the ref does actually come over to check to see if he can continue the match at this point. Um, when he realizes like he's completely knocked out, the referee pushes you away towards one of the corners, and he continues to check on him for a bit. And the referee, he just does this right here, and he points to get them to ring the bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
he's like, that's right, Rex. No.
And you hear the ring announcer say, "The referee has called for match stoppage. El Fuerte Loco is no longer able to continue this match. Therefore, by way of technical knockout, your winner, Rex Kage."
So there would be probably a mix of cheers, boos, and foot stomping.
That's right. That's right. I'm Rex
A-
Guy. That's what I want.
And I'm just curious, what's your entrance song for Rex Kage? What's Rex Kage come out to?
Um, Wait, no, damn. Uh, um,
It's like the man doesn't even know his own
Oh, come
theme
on.
song. I'm like, come on.
Um. Oh
Like, how are you supposed to get the push for the championship when you can't even figure out what your theme song is?
Uh,
Come on, get it together, man.
come on. Um. God damn it. Uh, Damn. I'm
Well,
trying to think of something.
we'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Get
Anyway,
some stock
generic,
music from production.
right? For now, he gets generic theme song number 7.
Oh, that
Yeah.
generic guitar riff. Every wrestling federation. Oh, that generic ass guitar riff.
Yep.
Diggy dog, diggity dog.
No, no.
the guy
and
learned the guy
and
who
the
learned the
ring
guitar at the
crew
ring
comes
show.
out and they come out with fire extinguishers and they try to put out the fire. They have a bit of a hard time doing it for some reason, but they initially get it out. And you are now clear to just leave the ring as you would.
And I taunt the crowd when I'm leaving. I'm like, yeah.
And so, like, the ringside doctor checks on, like, El Fuego. They kind of spray those cans of compressed air to try to cool him down. They see if they can try to get him revived.
He kind of just puts up one hand in the air and he just gives a thumbs up to let the crowd know, yeah, no, I'm not dead yet.
And he gets a cheer from the crowd. They're glad to see he's okay.
Fuego will rise again.
And then before I go back,
Actually, that's incorrect, Sir Mage. What he actually says is, my fire still burns.
and I say,
He
El
gets carted
Fuego
off.
is seriously wounded, but the soul still burns.
and Kage is a complete dick. He goes, you won't be a fire when I call ice on you.
Oh.
You know what?
Oh.
You know what? For that line,
Yeah.
gain an additional 2 crowd points.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm a villain. That's why I'm a villain.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
So, as the ring crew repairs the scorched ring and changes out the mat for a new one and all that good
Had
stuff,
to hang a new apron.
we find ourselves looking at a video on Titantron, which is the giant jumbo screen that they always have inside of these arenas. And on the Titantron, there's just black. But then a single light comes on. And into that single light walks the Bone Daddy.
Hey, you. Yeah. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. I got a bone to pick with you. That's right, boy. The Bone Daddy's coming for you.
Yeah. I don't know who you are, Bone Daddy, but I don't swing that way. And then keep walking away.
You're not even out there, so this is
Oh.
just a
Yeah.
Oh,
This is a package.
yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, my bad. My brain. No,
Ladies and germs, you slimy lily-livered, spineless fools. I'm coming with a real rib tickler for you. Just you wait.
And as he says that, the camera fades to black. Bone Daddy, for all the bone puns, for each bone pun, gain a crowd point.
That was what, 4, I think?
Yep.
Man, I should have really layered on some more there. I got a whole list.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do.
Oh, you saw only a tiny fraction.
Oh, trust me, I know how your mind works. I know you can do this. This is why I'm glad this is the gimmick you picked. And as that vignette closes, the arena explodes with a very loud noise that sounds like the roar of a tiger. And then Nine Lives from Aerosmith starts to play. And and out to the stage steps a 5'9" tall redhead. A bit built, a bit muscular. She's wearing a coat that happens to be tiger printed, and she comes out with a microphone in hand, and she stands at the top of the stage, and she just says, "How's everyone doing tonight? Mama's come to right a couple wrongs. As the commissioner and GM of this here wrestling promotion, I have the authority to make whatever matches I want. And I'd like to settle a little wager that Bone Daddy couldn't lace up my boots. But since I am not allowed to wrestle anymore, I've got someone else in mind for the Bone Daddy." And then over the speakers, you hear, "Grit your teeth." And this guitar riff, something similar, almost akin to the startup guitar riff to Wild Thing, starts playing.
Uh,
And out comes this man, 6'2" in stature, maybe about 220 pounds. Uh, brown. He's definitely a brunette, but you can definitely see the gray in his hair and in his beard. Stands at the top of the ramp and he looks at the woman and hands she hands him the mic and then she walks off to the back and he goes, "Thank you to our lovely commissioner for giving me this opportunity. For those of you who don't know who I am Iron Jaw Jack Browser. And I don't take shit from nobody, and I ain't taking shit from nobody since 1972. Now, Bone Daddy, if you want to really throw down, why don't you come out here with the Iron Jaw Daddy, and we can see which daddy's the biggest."
and the crowd's getting electrified. They think they're really feeling this.
So, Sir DM,
Yep.
might I make some suggestions for Bone Daddy's entrance?
You may actually walk me through your entrance.
As the crowd's getting hyped up over Mr. Ironjaw, all the lights suddenly go out, and some black lights come on, accompanied by spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. And then the Bone Daddy prances out. And he's got, bones painted all up and down his arms and legs, and they fluoresce under the UV light. So it just looks like a skeleton dancing out onto the stage, completely carefree. And the lights come back up as he climbs into the ring. Iron Jaw, you say? I'm going to take that jaw and I'm going to bury it back in my crypt. Since 1972, you gotta be kidding me here. You're ribbing me, man. You're so old, how you've already got one foot in the grave. But sure, you want to put on a show, we'll put on a show, won't we, you numbskulls? I'm looking forward to this.
One crowd point for each bone pun, please.
I think that was another 3. Something like that.
I've counted at least the jawline, boneheads, pulling my leg.
I'm not. I can't count them while I'm coming up with them. So you're gonna have to do that for me.
You said you're ribbing me. That's 4.
4. Okay. We'll do that. Here we go.
And also, the ribbon me part is a double play on entendre for wrestling lingo, so add an additional point for that.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a
yes.
rib is like a practical joke in professional wrestling when wrestlers pull pranks on each other.
Gotcha.
Mm. Good to know. Mm.
I gotta work that into my bit somehow.
Well, you are a comedic wrestler. I'm sure you will. So, as the lights come up, a referee comes running down the rampway. This particular referee looks a bit out of shape, kind of pasty. Looks like he needs a little more time outside, and he's a little bit balding. He stops halfway up the ramp, and he just.
Oh, you got to be a killing me here.
And then he finally gets back to running up the rest of the ramp, and he comes up the ring steps, and he
Yeah.
gets in the ring, and he stops in the middle. And
Yeah, the crowd is kind of chuckling a little.
Boy, this guy looks fresh out of the grave.
I just came from my podiatrist. Are you ready?
Boy, I'm bone daddy. I'm always ready.
Okay. Are you ready? And Jack Bruiser just looks at him and he just nods his head and he signals for the both of you to get to your corners, and then he signals for the bell to ring and immediately blacks out and falls down on his face.
Yeah, at
I
that
think
point,
it's
maybe
time we
a
put
new
this
referee.
corpse back in the crypt, and Bone Daddy's gonna walk over and like hoist up the ref and just like drag him over to the edge of the ring and toss him out.
Where did we find this guy?
And immediately a new ref comes running down. She's for your reference, think of, for you specifically, Mighty Mage, think of Alex,
Okay.
who we used to work with. That
Uh,
Alex.
uh, You probably should give the people watching this a little more than
So
that.
I know, but I'm telling you this now before I give the description, because if I say this wrong, you can correct me. So she comes out. She can't be more than maybe 90, maybe 105 pounds. Kind of petite. Uh, brunette, long hair, ponytail. Uh, and talking at about 40 miles an hour.
Oh, slow down there, Skeletonette.
And she pauses at you calling her skeleton et, and she goes, "Are you saying I'm fat?"
I was gonna say I knew somebody else I could bone this evening, but now I'm not so sure.
The crowd actually reacts to that line. They actually laugh with you, and because of that, you will gain 1 point.
Well, at least this referee doesn't look like she's about to drop dead any moment.
I don't know. I can probably fix that in a moment here.
And she signals for the both of you to start the match. The bell rings.
Ding,
Uh,
ding, ding.
Roll to see who gains control of this match, and collar elbow tie up.
I got a 2.
Oh, firmly Iron Jack Claw is Jack Iron Jaw Jack Bruiser. I can't say words anymore. Is firmly in control. He is a 45-year-old veteran who has been wrestling for at least 10 years or so. Probably a little more than that. Hard to really
So he
say.
really does have one foot in the grave already.
You know it. And even with that being said, his tie up with you is very firm. You could tell like he's done this so many times that he just knows the perfect way to do it, regardless of who he's in the ring with.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't budge him. But you do start to realize that you are slowly moving back towards the corner. And now you are firmly planted in the corner.
What? What's this? Nobody puts Daddy in the corner.
And he holds you there, and the referee begins to count.
1,
What
2,
nonsense! I can't
3.
be defeated so easily. And I'm going to writhe and slide down between his legs and out from behind him.
You know what? I consider that a comedy bit. I'm going to let you roll on your charisma for this. So you'll get a +2 on the roll.
Okay. That makes an 8 overall.
Okay. So you and you slide under his legs and come up the other side with your arms up in the air. And
Ha! Nobody puts Daddy in the corner. What I tell ya? What I tell ya?
and
The crowd claps and applauds for that one.
and because you actually got the crowd to appreciate your art, you will both receive 1 crowd point for that. However, Ironjaw Jack doesn't quite appreciate the antics, and he is going to take a swing at you.
Okay.
Um, do me a favor, just roll to see if you can get out of the way of this.
I got a 5.
Yeah, no, he throws a straight jab and catches you right on your clavicle with it,
Mm-hmm.
and he looks at you and he goes, "This ain't no Shakespearean play, boy. We here to fight."
Fight, you say? And I'm gonna roll the shoulder that he punched and say, "Oh, now that's a real rib tickler. I thought you were here dancing."
And you know what? With that, can you do me a favor? Just do me a charisma check real quick.
That's a 12.
Oh, hot diggity damn! With that +2, that's a 14. That is a killer line. You actually make him break character for a moment, and he drops the facade and he
He
tries to
corpses.
stifle a laugh.
You make him corpse for a minute.
Because you made him forget what he was doing while he's laughing at this, you now have opportunity to try to take control of this match. Roll.
Let's see. That's a natty 1.
So he's still laughing a bit. He hasn't quite composed himself, but he's now looking at you, and he is going to try to just like chop you right in the chest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he goes to chop you, but he doesn't quite, because he's still laughing. He doesn't have enough oomph to put into it, so it's more like a push than it is a slap to the chest. So you just go back a couple feet, but that's about it. No
So
damage.
this is not one of them strong style chops.
Not at all. It was gonna be, but he couldn't stop laughing. It just didn't have the oomph that he needed to put anything into it.
As I stagger backward, I'm gonna do the spooky, scary skeleton dance to like play it off as if that was all part of the bit.
Roll on your charisma.
I gotta lay it on thick, man.
Yeah,
That
no,
is
you're doing the right thing. You're playing the game,
that's a 10 overall.
You're committing to the bit.
and that is most of what wrestling is: committing to the bit. Always commit to the bit in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
A lesson to anybody out there who's trying to become a wrestler, by the way.
Yeah.
Commit to the bit. So on that 10, which is a dirty 12.
No. It was 10 overall with the
Oh, 10
+2.
overall. Oh, okay. Excuse me. So on that 10, that's still actually fairly good. So you do the dance, and he cannot stop cracking up. Like he literally drops down, holding
Oh,
his
you broke
ribs.
him.
He can't stop.
Now that's what I mean by a rib tickler. He's boned now.
Yeah.
Game 1 crowd point.
Yeah. 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 This is what they call getting over in the business.
keep in mind, Bone Daddy's a heel. And this is how heels get over, by committing to the bit every time. So
I'm just gonna sort of parade around the
Yeah.
ring, amping up the crowd. Come on, that was funny.
Yeah, I think the crowd appreciates this.
What about what? I'm gonna single out like one person in the crowd. You ain't laughing. You're supposed to be laughing. What? Don't you got a funny bone or something in your body?
and the
Yeah.
person you're pointing at is a 6-year-old little girl, and she's staring at you with all serious intent, and then she just flips you off.
I like her. She's got a spine. Other than me, she might be the only one in this whole crowd's got a spine.
I see what you did there. I see what you're doing there.
Game 1 crowd point. Uh, let me
I'm
roll
gonna
for
turn
Jack.
back
Let me
around.
roll for Jack Bruiser and see if he's able to get his composure back at all.
Yeah.
He is not.
I'm gonna turn back around
You
and
have
sort of
broken this man. This.
look at this. This is terrible. I really am like the only person in the ring with a spine, other than little lady over there. Come on, Tin Jaw, what you gonna do?
Do me a favor.
Hmm.
Roll for what you just said.
For Tin Jaw,
Yeah.
a natty 1.
That's what I thought. So you say 10 Jaw, and he stops laughing, and he raises his head up, and
Uh-oh.
he gives you a very cold stare, and he slowly raises to his feet. And he's 6'3". He kind of towers over you a bit, and he walks over to you, and he says, "Iron Jaw, boy." And he shoves you into the ropes.
Can I counter with my signature rag and bone?
Describe Rag and Bone for me, for the crowd.
I bounce off of the ropes and ragdoll back into my opponent.
You know what? Roll. In order for this to succeed, though, you need to land a 8 or higher.
That didn't happen. It's a 2.
Well, you go to try to hit the rag bone. He ducks under you, picks you up into a scoop slam, and drops you on your back. Take 2 body damage.
Like, oh.
Oh, oh, my spine! But if you break my spine, then neither one of us will have a spine in this match.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fitting to break more than just your spine.
It's like that Bone Daddy man just played around just a little too long with Iron Jaw. That is a big mistake.
And Ironjaw picks you up off the ground, and he holds you by your chin, and he is going for his signature move, which is called the steel chin special. It's a headbutt that staggers the opponent because it makes them feel like they just hit a brick wall.
And as he's gripping me by the chin before he does this, I just want to say, hey, hey, you can't take my jaw. You already got one.
Okay, I am so torn between letting him roll on charisma to see if this gets him out of the situation with another laugh, or making him roll to see if he's able to get out of the way of the move. I'm torn with that.
Might need another coin flip.
And luckily this time I actually found my coins while Goat there was disappearing for reasons. And I'm gonna do it a little differently this time. Call it
Heads.
tails. So roll to see if you can get out of the way of the steel chin special.
Steel chin.
That's a 6.
Okay, he rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Dang.
You go.
You
You
know
can't take
what?
my job. You have your own. He goes, I agree. And he headbutts you, and you immediately stagger back. And because it's you, the motion looks different. You're just all animated. Roll to see if you fall out of the ring over the ropes.
11.
So you
Ooh.
don't fall out of the ring, but you do back up against the ropes, and you're kind of like this on the ropes.
Oh. Whew, that was a real skull shaker. Hey, Twin Jaw, you want to know why skeletons are so calm? Nothing gets under our skin.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I knew I forgot to tell you something. Take 4 points of head damage. That's what I forgot to tell you.
Okay.
And that little line only seems to incite him a bit, and he decides that since you're already leaned up against the ropes, that he's going to go to his bread and butter, and he's going to work you over like a speed bag.
Mm-hmm.
And on a natty 12, he does just that. He begins to work your ribs quite a bit, gives you a couple shots to the jaw, and he ends it with another headbutt. So take 3 damage to body and take 4 damage to head.
Well, that was a bone-shaking experience.
Gain 1 crowd point.
Yeah, you are officially over.
Oh man.
Like, Bone Daddy might lose this match, but the crowd loves him.
Yeah, he is coming back. He's got a contract.
Yeah, he's definitely getting the contract. Um, so as he works you over and you make that little quip, he Irish whips you off the ropes and across the ring. Uh, he's attempting to hit you with a lariat. Now,
Okay.
for those of us at home who are wrestling fans, yes, there is an argument to be made that the lariat and the clothesline are the same thing. I would argue to you that that's not true. A lariat goes up and across the body in an arc like this. It's almost like you're uppercutting them with your arm. That is a lariat. And a lariat hits a lot harder because of it. The up motion is what does it. A clothesline is a lot stiffer. It will knock a person to the ground, sure, but it will not hit and lay in the leather quite like a lariat. Hi Kushiki, your take on that.
Well, I would say that, yeah, that sounds fairly accurate.
So, in the comments below, if you're a wrestling fan, just, you know, tell me what you think about that. We get a discussion going. So anyway, uh, roll to see if you can get out of the way of this lariat.
That's another 11.
Okay, so on an 11, you duck under his lariat and you end up positioned directly behind him.
Okay. This is the part of the show where I'd really love to grab my favorite weapon, or rather have somebody down below toss it to me. Think we can manage that?
I will allow it, but if it is somebody grabbing it for you
Mm-hmm.
and tossing it in the ring, you have to roll to see if you can catch it. And I'm
Fair.
going to make you roll that based off of your agility stat. So, what is your agility stat?
6.
That's a decent roll. No plus, no minus. So I won't force you to roll with disadvantage.
Doesn't matter anyway, it was a 4.
You know what? I'm tempted to give it to you. Only because of the amount of crowd points you've generated am I tempted to give it to you.
Alright, alright. I'm gonna
So
point
just kind of
to
like
somebody off the
inspiration.
side of the ring and motion for him. I think it's time we turn this up a notch, wouldn't you say? Come on! Throw me a bone!
And Ironjaw hears "throw me a bone" from behind him, and he immediately takes a step forward and turns around, and he's staring you dead in the eye.
Where's my bone? Where's my bone?
The bone is now being thrown into the ring. Roll to contest it to see who gets it.
8.
You just got it.
Snatch the bone out of the air. Ha! Can't be eat these bones.
The referee turns around and sees you holding what's essentially an illegal weapon, and she goes, "Hey, hey, hey, hey!" And she walks over to try to take it from you.
I'm actually gonna turn towards her and shove it into her arms. Like, here, hold this a second. This is my Uncle Joe's femur. Don't lose it. It's real important.
And she looks at it, and she just goes,
And while she's doing that, and hopefully distracting Tin Jaw, I'm gonna whip around with an elbow to his gut.
roll.
I think that's a 12.
Okay. Dirty or natty?
Natty.
Okay, so explain to me how you hit this elbow and catch the new bone that gets thrown into the ring while the referee is distracted with the one you just handed her.
She's juggling the bone off. I duck down, slide to the side, elbow Tin Jaw in the gut, and twirl around as somebody down on the other side of the ring tosses me the actual bone. And as I catch it, I whip around behind Tin Jaw to try and get him into a chokehold from behind with the bone.
Okay. Due to the fact that you did the elbow first, I'm giving you the chokehold for free.
Yay!
Wow. Good
I'm gonna
shit.
pay for this later. Don't worry.
Oh, come on! You can't have like 4 critical failures like I did in one.
Well,
Like,
it depends. When you put him in the chokehold,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna say it's time to bury this corpse, and I'm gonna try and like haul him back so that he's on top. No, I know what you're thinking. Don't go there. It's okay if he wants to be a bottom, but I'm gonna haul him back so he's on top.
So, I'm going to ask you a very specific question.
Okay.
What's your strength stat?
6.
And you weigh how much again?
150. This is where it gets fun, guys. Because instead of hauling him back, I'm betting I'm just gonna come up off the floor. Yeah.
I'm gonna make you roll, but
Okay.
I'm gonna make you roll on disadvantage because his strength is higher than yours, and he weighs 225.
I only need to roll one time because that was a nat one. Greg jinxed me.
Indeed.
I'll totally blame Greg.
So,
Why? I didn't roll your roll, so your
so
fault.
you go to haul him back, and he feels the bone press into his neck, and he grips onto it, and he starts to pull forward, and suddenly you
What?
feel
Hey,
like you're
hey,
flying in the air.
hey! Wait a minute. That's not how this is supposed to work. Put me down. Hey.
You're now firmly on this man's back, and the referee is still distracted because one of your bone minions is arguing with her about the femur that you handed her.
Hey! Don't lose that! I told you.
So, right now, off the referee's distraction, you've got one chance to turn this whole situation around.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna try to kick Tinjaw's knees out from under him. Since I'm behind him and my legs are free, I should be able to give him a good whack and hopefully send him to the floor.
That is a smart move. Make your roll.
A 6.
That's just enough to do it. So, you kick him right in the back of the shin, and he drops to a knee, and suddenly you're kind of back in the driver's seat. You kind of wrench back on that bone, and he's still trying to fight it a little bit. He's still got the one hand right here, just trying to keep some of the pressure off.
That's it. Just go to sleep. It's like dying again. You're already halfway there, so why not a little bit more?
Give me a charisma roll.
So that's a 6 overall.
So he looks up at you, and he just goes, "I ain't dying today, boy." And you feel him trying to fight you back at this point. Give me a contested roll of strength here.
Okay. I also want to ask you, at what point can I use that special clause you wrote in for me in the special weapon?
You can, well, you already have the weapon locked, the whole thing locked in. You just have to do the thing.
Okay. You can't beat me, man. Please don't be alarmed. I've got the heart of a child. It's actually one of many that I've slowly compiled. You have looks to die for and a brain to match. I promise to remove it all without a scratch. Lest we forget about your ravishing eyes, I'd love to see them both immaculately excised. Now, what you got hiding under all that meat? I don't believe that beauty's only skin deep. We all amass ghosts of our past. I display mine under glass. Perfection is fleeting. Commence the bleeding. And now I must propose we dig them bones.
Now, if you get this roll, you will get an extra +2 damage added to the choke.
I got a 9.
That is successful. So, on that 9, with additional +2 damage, and with the fact that he's been in this choke for about 3-4 turns, that's about, I'd say, probably around 9 points of damage to the head.
Okay, all right.
Now, because he's Iron Jaw, his head is actually worth 16 points in
Of
total.
course it is.
But, a whole 9 points, that puts him down to 7. That ain't nothing to sneeze at.
So, now what's he
But
doing?
but on that, because he has been in the hold for 4 turns, he is becoming a little labored in his breathing. He has dropped down to another knee. He is slowly starting to succumb. Roll for me real quick to see if the referee is still distracted with your minions outside the ring.
That's gonna be a 2.
Well, a 4, because
Oh,
technically I'll give it to you on your charisma.
was that a charisma? Okay, a 4 then.
But that being said, at this point, she's just kind of like shoved the femur in the face of the one minion, and she kind of turns around and she sees you choking him out with this new bone, and she stomps over and she slaps you upside the head.
Oh, come on, woman, what you doing here? Can't
And
you
then
see the daddy's at work?
and she tries to wrestle the bone from you. Roll with advantage to see if you can keep hold of the bone.
I'm gonna say, hey, you can't have this one. I already gave you one. What'd you do with my Uncle Joe's femur? So that was a 7, and that was a 2.
All right. So with the 7, that's more than plenty. You pull it away from her and you make the whole statement about your Uncle Joe's femur. Roll charisma check.
That's a dirty 11.
And she stops and goes, I gave it to that guy. And then she notices that the minion's gone.
You
And,
lost my Uncle Joe's femur!
and she turns around. She's like, I had no idea he wasn't one of yours.
Did you just give it away to somebody in the crowd?
No,
What kind
there
of
was a.
referee are you?
She keeps pointing, trying to explain that there was another one of your bone minions outside that she handed it to, but she doesn't see them anymore, so she doesn't know what's going on, and she starts scratching her head.
Skelly girly, the bone daddy works alone.
And she, in her confusion, just goes, I'll go find it. I'll be right back. And she slides out of the ring and she begins trying to check under the ring.
Wait, she's leaving the ring. Like,
And with that, I'm gonna look back at the crowd and go, and then continue trying to haul on the bone.
Now, because you have to reinitiate the choke, I'm gonna need you to roll for me.
Okay. That's a 4.
I'm gonna give you advantage because he is actually already prone and kind of gasping for air a bit. So I'll
Well,
give
that's
you
a natty
advantage for it.
12.
That's more than enough. So you look around, shoot your slide skeleton grin, and then you just slide that hook back on like butter. And you wrench back, and when you wrench back, he doesn't have a chance to grip his hand this time. So he just comes back with full force. You've got him up just like this. He's clawing at your hands to try to break the hold. No avail because Bone Daddy hands don't have feelings.
That's right.
Oh, daddy.
You in the
hands.
bone zone now, Tinjaw. I got you right where I want you. Come to daddy.
Gain 1 crowd point. And remind me, what is your alignment skill?
Alignment skill. Cheeky?
Oh, you're also cheeky. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That'll come into handy if you need saving. So you are laying it in like real thick with this hold, and because this is way worse than when you locked it in last time when he was able to at least get his hands in. This time you're pressing on his windpipe and on his carotid artery. He is essentially getting choked out to the max. Oh, my light died. I forgot to plug in the thing. Oh well.
Womp womp.
I got plenty of light here. Surprisingly, he takes another 4 damage, he is down to 3.
We're almost on even footing.
Um, he is gonna make one last attempt to try to turn the situation around. He hooks your legs and he tries to raise up, but on a natural one, it's just way too much. He doesn't have enough air. He's can't he can't do anything. He basically collapses under his own weight and falls
Oh,
to the
he's
ground.
gassed.
And with that, he is at 0 head points.
At this point, I'm gonna release the bone and stand up and put one leg on him like a trophy posture. Be like, it's time to put this corpse back in the crypt.
And just as you say that and you roll him onto his back and you put your foot on his chest, the referee comes from under the ring and she's like, I found it! I found the femur! And she notices that you technically have a pen and she goes, oh! And she slides in the ring and she, with the femur in hand, counts 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3.
ring the
Ding, ding, ding,
bell!
ding, ding.
Wait a minute. Yeah, yeah.
Uncle
And
Joe's bone! Uncle Joe's femurs undefeated!
and
Yeah!
she hands you the femur and then she looks and notices that you still have the other bone in your hand and she points to it
This is Aunt Petunia's thigh bone. Here, you should have that.
and you hand it to her and she just goes
But now, don't
and
drop that one. That's disrespectful to the dead, you know. I'll take it back and tuck them in my belt or something.
and as you're doing that you hear and your winner the Bone Daddy.
And the crowd is actually like they're cheering for him.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
And,
Da.
and they're actually singing his song. He's got that Jericho heat now.
You know what? At the reaction of the crowd singing spooky, scary skeletons,
Oh, that's a lot of charisma right there.
gain 4 crowd points. Because anytime the crowd sings along with your song, at any point in time, you've made it.
I'm gonna search the crowd for the girl that flipped me off earlier.
There's no need. She's right there in the 3rd row at the front, still staring at you. That same
gonna-
evil look in her eyes.
Point at her and be like, yeah.
And she gives you the double bird.
Don't ever change, little girl.
And the crowd is actually gives the girl a pop. She's actually got the crowd behind her too.
Yeah.
And literally you hear the crowd chanting, she's got balls, she's got balls, she's got balls, she's got balls.
Yeah, and this night, 2 legends were born.
And as you make your way up the ramp holding both the femur and the thigh bone in each arm, and your spooky, scary minions all collect at the stage as they do the Bone Daddy dance.
Look at this, they're all doing the dance. Yeah, this is a bone tingling performance by the one and only Bone Daddy. Well, I can't believe you're actually a mark for this guy. Come on, you're supposed to be professional. Look, I can't help it. Have you seen the jokes, the dance routine? You actually think those corny puns are funny? I don't even know you anymore.
As the commentators are arguing, a figure appears at the top of the ramp, one that's very familiar to you because she's the one who called you out earlier. It's the commissioner. And she stands there with her arms folded and she gives you a look of sheer anger. But she doesn't say anything.
And the commissioner's at the top of the ramp, and she's got a stern expression for the Bone Daddy. This is definitely not the outcome she was expecting.
And
You
the
don't
Bone
know
Daddy's
what's in store for the Bone Daddy now.
gonna hand off the bones to his bone minions and sort of motion them to back away and take a couple steps toward the commissioner, point up to her. So, you like that, commissioner? I took your little tin jar down a peg or three. You're gonna be digging 6 feet under to get him back. What do you say to that? Why don't you come on down here and we finish this ourselves? Hmm?
And
Come on, come to daddy.
she gives it a serious thought and she just nods her head in approval and she just points and says next time. And she backs away slowly and makes her way through the entranceway and your minions kind of slink back into position and they do a bit of a sway and they just go ooh.
That's right. That's right. Give it up for Bone Daddy. You can't keep this skeleton in the closet, boys and girls.
And the crowd gives him another ovation.
Bone Daddy,
Hmm.
for standing your ground, winning the match, and getting over, I would like to award you with an additional 3 crowd points.
Okay. That puts me at 22.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, Rex, your mic's off.
Yes.
Currently, right now, we find you in the back. You're in the trainer's room getting attended to after your match. They're taking care of your burns. And the interviewer, Little Polly, walks up to you. She's this little blonde girl, can't be more than 5'4". Uh, always seems to be dressed in like Polly Pocket apparel for some reason. Don't know why that is. She
No.
just does.
Her name is Jailbait.
And she kind of skips over to you with mic in hand. And she walks up and goes, after such a harrowing victory and almost getting the set completely on fire, where do you go from here?
Well, we can only go up from here. What's your name? Stacy?
It's Polly, sir.
Oh, Polly. Okay. Yeah, Polly. Yeah. No one in this league can match up to me. I'm I'm Rex Kage. Yeah, I don't know where this border jumper thought he had a chance with me, but I I was ready. He had no chance. I had a few mishaps. That's nothing for Rex Kage.
And earlier we saw the commissioner come out to deal with the Bone Daddy. What's your take on that?
Uh, uh, Bone Daddy. It's kind of it's Bone Daddy, but it was all the match was all right. But he's no Rex Kage.
Well, you guys heard it here first. Back to you at the booth. Bye. And she waves to the camera.
Well, thank you, Polly, for that riveting backstage interview. Looks like Rick Skage, he's certainly not done with El Fuego, and he's looking for new challenges. Well, maybe we'll see what he can do after he's done being done looking like the human equivalent of beef jerky. It's like, hey, come on, that's not fair. Like, did you see what happened to that guy? He got set on fire. Well, that's what you can expect here.
That's right. I'm still here. I'm still here.
At
Brain
brain
rot.
damage, brain rot pro wrestling.
And I think that's a good way to stop for the night. Just
That was fun. Yeah, that's
yes.
fun.
Yeah. So for this little one-shot adventure that we just took into diving into the idea of us running our own wrestling RP, gentlemen, thoughts, opinions.
That was really fun. That wrestling aesthetic. I mean, if we get used to it, we can get the rhythm down and stuff.
Yeah,
You know.
I think that was fun. As
Uh,
somebody who has never watched pro wrestling and is a complete noob to this, I thought it went very well. It was easy to do. And I appreciate the experts who have seen the wrestling giving explanations for those of us who are complete noobs. So it was good.
Now,
For a beginner, you're a natural.
listen, if I had to have anybody as my mouthpiece or as my manager in wrestling, it would be Mikey. It would totally be him.
It's an important skill in engineering. If you're going to be wrong with confidence.
Exactly.
Hey,
Be wrong. Be wrong. Yeah, everybody likes confidence.
That's right. Fake it till you make it.
That is the general consensus in multiple fields, including IT. So, so would you guys want to do this as an actual full-fledged RP then?
As a short one, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, like it could be like a 1 month, 4 episode one.
Yeah, I can
This
see
is
that.
something I think, like, honestly, if we did it right, we could probably loop it in between sessions when, like, we're not having adventurous campaigns. This is something we come back to.
Mhm.
Easy enough. Anything that you would like to see improvements on?
I don't know. That's pretty interesting. Like the body thing you were doing. Like each body part has like its own life bar. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's because in the world of wrestling, there's, submission wrestling, right?
Mm.
And submission holds are always based on specific body parts depending on the hold. So you can do things, wrestling moves that target those parts. So you can easily work that stuff in. But I figured made it smarter so that you guys be able to keep up with what's going on around you, so you know how much in danger you truly are.
Okay. What else can I? What criticism? Think of a criticism. Maybe no. Maybe when we do damage, we can roll for like some like from like damage multipliers or something. I don't know. Everything's like 12, but maybe keep
Well,
it
again, it's
spread.
so initially I based this off of a actual wrestling game that does exist out there. I didn't like the stat system for it though, because
Mm-hmm.
it's especially for like in this case in point, right? You guys are beginners. You're not really a huge wrestling fan, Goat, but you know a little.
Yeah.
Uh, Mighty Mage here isn't a wrestling fan at all, so he knows nothing.
Yeah.
That system would make it overly complicated for people like that, and I was
Right.
like, let me find
like
a
a
way to
lot of
make it
crunch.
make sense.
If Mika's and Jason, they both know wrestling. That's like two other wrestling literate people.
So Jank is what we refer to as a lapsed fan. He
Uh,
knows stuff, but he doesn't know like technical terms, and
yeah.
he doesn't know moves for nothing.
Yeah.
he
Right.
he knows the ones that show up in video games, but he doesn't outside
Yeah.
of that, he
Right.
doesn't really
Right.
know
Right.
moves.
Right.
Uh, but Boto, yeah, me and him are
Yeah.
very avid fans. Hayaku Shiki here is also an avid fan. Speaking of,
Mm.
Hayaku, any thoughts, opinions? You
No,
getting to sit in on the session and everything? And
I thought as just like the presentation, the way it flowed, it was the system itself is simple enough to understand whether
Mhm.
you're actually into wrestling or not. And as somebody that has never played like tabletop RPGs at all, I could follow what was going on pretty well. And so the characters were very entertaining.
uh, with the NPCs that appeared today, I would like to give a special shout out to Boto Linguini because he contributed to me a full 8 NPCs with
Wow.
gimmicks and all set up. And there was one that I was working on before everybody got on,
Yeah.
but I didn't get to display them because they're all female characters, and I didn't want to display female characters without other people having female characters, so I laid off this time.
Yeah.
Well, kudos to Sir Boto.
That ball good. He's apparently he's been thinking about wrestling gimmicks quite a lot lately, and I have too. And
Yeah.
but those were really good, especially the one I was working on. That one, when he first showed it to me, I had a whole image in my head of like the entrance, the way she would go about things,
Mm.
her at pay-per-views, the whole 9 yards. It's a bit ridiculous. Maybe when we make this into a real thing, maybe I'll do interaction between male and female wrestlers in the game, and
Mhm.
maybe if nobody makes a female character, then maybe I'll make it so that she is able to deal with the men, and you guys can get the full experience of what that
Right.
Like
is.
have an actual intergender match, like they
Oh
actually
yeah.
do in wrestling.
Well, in certain promotions,
Well, yeah, certain promotions.
AEW surely isn't shying away from it anymore. That's a good thing. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, Lucha
But
Underground did it a lot.
oh yeah. Anywhere out in the Indies, bar wrestling, PWG, CZW. Who am I missing? There's so many. MLW. I don't think NWA ever did intergender, did they? You know, it's weird when I'm calling NWA indie promotion.
And they're really not.
They're not supposed to be. Feels like it in this day and age, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this one-shot edition of Fail PG. If you guys liked what we did here and you have some ideas to contribute to this idea before it becomes fully fleshed out, put them down in the comment section below. If you want to see more of these, also put them in the comment section below. We are taking any requests and ideas for one-shots just because we're just looking to have a little fun while we gear up for the next big adventure. Currently, we are on hiatus from 2 different sessions that are currently recording for life reasons. So this is just a bit of fun until we get the next big session together that we can actually get going. So just bear with us. That being said, who wants to close us out with a good night? No? Nobody? Then I'm volunteering the Bone Daddy to do the Bone Daddy song and dance. Take us home.
All right. Please don't be alarmed. I've got the heart of a child. It's actually one of many that I've slowly compiled. You have looks to die for, and a brain to match. I promise to remove it all without a scratch. Lest we forget about your ravishing eyes. I'd love to see them both immaculately excised. Now, what you got hiding under all that meat? I don't believe that beauty's only skin deep. We amass ghosts of our past, but I display mine under glass. Perfection is fleeting, commence the bleeding. And now I must propose that we dig them bones. Remember, bone on.